Hi guys and welcome. You're joining me today for a Christmas tour of my living room and my dining room. And the reason that I'm doing this share with you is because a couple of things I've picked up that you might want to do yourself. Now, I went round a garden centre a few weeks ago with my friend Jackie, and they did something on their mirrors that I really liked, and I said to Jackie, I'm going to do that on mine this year, and I have done. So I'm going to show you that, and then so that gives you an idea. And then on my pencil tree, because I've got it completely different this year. I've never had it how I've done it this year. I've always had my big tree there, my big garland up there, but I haven't done that this year. But you'll see as I show you the tour. But on my little pencil tree, there's 3 different items that I've made myself, and they all look really cute. And these are something that you can do by hand. You don't need a sewing machine for any of these, and some of them would just involve painting them up, getting some glitter on them, and then gluing an end on string pearl, putting them on. Now these are just 2 of my mirrors, guys, that I've actually put these baubles, and this is the idea that I saw in the garden centre. Now what I did was obviously take the mirror off the wall, I actually took them into my kitchen. Now the centre was easy to get that measurement in the centre. So from the centre I measured to the outside and then measured it so I got the centre point for the lower baubles on each side. Because I've done it with these beads, it was easy to work out, because on the back there's 3 balls on each one that's glued to the back of and it's on the really back of the mirror, and then there's 2 balls on the front. Just show you here, you can just see at the bottom there that there's 2 baubles that's glued together. So when I measured it, I just decided how long I wanted them to be, allowed 3 balls on the back, 2 on the front, and then whatever the balls were from the front to the back, I can't remember what that was now, and that gave me my measurement. And then so they run true in the sizing on both mirrors. But that's such an easy project, and the thing with glue guns, it's so easy to peel off. So I know when I take these down after Christmas, I'm probably going to leave these like that, because I think I'm going to have them up again like that next year. But I will just peel the glue off the back, and then the mirrors will be like there was before. So this is the other mirror, guys, that I've got at the other side of the room. This is at the front of my living room, and I've got different baubles on there, and again I just spaced them out evenly. 3 balls glued to the back, 2 at the front, so they go down obviously in a pattern, but the ends are matching and these 2 are matching, and then the middle one I've just put lower. But again, such an easy project to do, and it looks lovely. Now on my pencil tree, the 3 items that I made was, one is these fur, I call them like fur baubles if you like, because they are like fur round things. And then they've just got these 3 beautiful pearls that's glued on the top. It's only the top one that's glued to the second one, because that keeps them in place on the string. And I've got a video on how to make these, so I'll make sure that I pop a link on the end of this video so you can actually see how to do them. And you can probably do these with different types of fabric, but I just think that fur ones, I mean, I've got them all around my tree, as you can see there, and the fact that they've got the pearls on them just makes them more beautiful for the tree. Now the next thing is these beautiful stunning bows. Now this fabric is an offcut from what I did for my sister. She wanted some curtains relining and making shorter, so this is the fabric that I cut off, and I had it in my sewing room for about 3 years. And then when I did these fur baubles, I thought, right, I'm going to make the bows up for these. It's like a very I don't know what type of fabric it is, but it's very rustic. I've not done any sewing on the ends. I've left it so that it looks I mean, if I pull that, there'd be a thread probably that comes off it, but I just think it looks very rustic. So I've got those again all around the tree. Just point out that bauble there. My daughter's got that for my husband, because he's into you know, loves the planets and all stars and everything, and things to do with space, so that's quite cute, isn't it? And then the other things were these acorns. Now me and my eldest daughter did these last year. A woman was selling a bag full of acorns. I would imagine she lived on a farm, so I would imagine they fell off her trees, and I think I only paid about £4 for a bag full. So I went and bought them. I bought a small packet of the tiniest baubles, basically just to pull these off and glue them onto these acorns. So you can see there, it's a set of 3. And then what I've done is I've put some of this stringy twine to make them sets of 3. And then again, I've put a large pearl on the top. And then we painted them white and then put some glitter on. So it actually looks like, you know, like when fresh snow falls and it glistens. And they're homemade. They're all in sets of 3. But it's such an easy project to do, you know, like if you've got kids, you can sit at the table and do them, or wherever you want to do them. And same with these, so easy to make, but they do make your tree look lovely. So this is just my pencil tree that I've got in the corner, and last year this was at the bottom of my stairs, and then in the year before it was in my bedroom, but this year I thought, this year I just put it in this corner. I'm quite happy because it doesn't take much room up, so normally I have to move the lamp out of the way and my table out of the way. Well, they can just stay where they are this year. So that's a clock that I got out of Avon, and it just play music on the out, but it's quite annoying, so I've just got the lights on. And then the light on top, that was from Avon donkeys years ago, and I actually bought it in the sale for £5. But that's actually got a light in it. And these 2 Santa Claus are actually doorstop, you know, door stoppers, but I just have them in front of, underneath my telly. That little cute Christmas hat there that the Coop is wearing, I got that for 50p from the charity shop. The light up trees there, that was from Avon. I think it was last year for about £6. And I bought those 2 reindeers this year, and they were from Next for £1.50 each. I still got my girls' first stockings. They go up every year. And then I've just done some Christmassy on my bookcase, where here these little snowmen are actually napkin holders, and then you've got some wine stoppers at the back, and they were from Avon, and I've had them donkey's years. And then I've got a reindeer that my friend bought me there that has a tea light in it, and these 2 angels I got from the range, and I'm sure, I think I've had them about for a year, but I'm sure they were only about £2.49 each. Now you could actually put them battery candles inside because they're hollow, but they are just full of tiny pearls. They are just beautiful, aren't they? That little candle at the bottom, our Paige made when she was very small, and she's 27 now, but that comes out every year. Now this pair of cuties, these have been all over my house. I've had them on my kitchen windowsill. They were in my windowsill in my bay window last year, but I picked them up from JTF's, and I've had these about probably 6 or 7, maybe 8 years, and I got them for a song. I think one was 49p, the other was something like £2.49, £2.89, and I wish I'd have got more of those because how cheap was them. I've actually put some chunky tinsel just over my doorway there, and then I've got they're like some flowers, that a ring of flowers that actually goes in the centre. Those beautiful gold balls, that's in the centre. Now we're in the dining room, and in the centre this is the same type, you know, where I've just showed you those napkin ring holders. So there you've got the little snowmen holding the candles for the centre of the table. So this is my 6-foot tree, although because we've put it in the bay this year, the top has had to be folded down. But when my husband was putting it up, I actually said to him, at the back, I've told him not to put any of the branches in at the back, so that it gives us like probably 2 foot back on the room. But from where the windowsill come, I says just put the normal tree going up, so it's like a normal size tree from the centre that goes up. Now on the top I've put these beautiful, beautiful flowers that I got from Home Bargains, and I've had them about, I'm going to guess about 4 or 5 years. I paid £1.45 each for them, and I wish I'd have got more of those, but they are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Now I've got the kids ornaments that comes on every year. This one, whoops, this one Katie made me, and I don't know how old she'd be there, 2000, so she'd be 3-year-old when she made that. So that goes on the tree every year. I'll put that on properly in a sec, because I do put it on a branch. And then I've got this one Paige made when she was very small. Where's my other ones? I've got the first Christmas bauble there, and I've got Paige's and Katie's on that. And then we made some little presents one Christmas just to put these. They used to go on the kids' Christmas trees that they had in the bedroom, but I don't put them up now. They've just got garlands on the window. But I'll point out these hearts here. You can see the size of them. They are a big heart. It fills my hand. I bought them in the sale from Poundland, and it would be, I'm going to guess 4 or 5 years ago, and I got them for 5 pence each. Can you believe it? The glass. So, but 5 pence each. And this beautiful, let me zoom you out, this beautiful feather garland that I put around the tree, it's on a clear wire, so you can't see the wire because it's clear. But it's beautiful red feathers. And again, I wish I'd have bought more of these. They were from JTF's, and I've had them donkeys years. I bet I've had them over 10 years. They were 45 pence per garland, and I think I bought about 4 or 5. So I do put that on my tree. I don't put it on every year. And then the flowers that you see, which are these beautiful pink ones I bought from Home Bargains last year, and they were something like £1.75. So cheap. You can easily make your tree look stunning on a budget from Home Bargains and things like that. Now these are actually on sticks. I think there's a reindeer for the Christmas, and I've got a snowman somewhere. Where are you? There's the snowman. So they actually to go in a vase or something, but I always put them on the tree. They always go on the tree. And then these I've got reindeers and for the Christmas, and these are actually made to go on your door handles, but again they always go on the tree. Where's my Santa Claus one? There. So that's the Santa Claus one. And then like I've just got other baubles that I've collected over the years. Now these ones I bought literally 2 weeks ago roughly from a charity shop, and they were 50 pence each, and I've got 3 of those. Let me show you this red one. That red one there, that was 50p. That silver one was, and then that one there is a huge like snowball flake one, and that was, she charged me 50 pence for that for that one as well. So they were bargains, weren't they? Absolute bargains. And like such as these, this was a set of 2 that I got from TK Maxx. There's a clear one somewhere. Let me see if I can find it here. There. So that's the clear one. So it's the same shape, only it's clear. And I think I picked them up for £2.99 for both of them, and that was years ago. Now this particular bauble here, I actually had 6 of those, and when we went to Pittsburgh for Christmas with our Paige, bought these in Goodwill, and there was 99 cents, and my husband said, you're never going to get them home in one piece. Guess what, guys? I did, but this is about 6 years ago. I have broke 2 over the years because they are quite delicate. But you know, as you're getting older, you do collect more Christmas stuff over the years, because I didn't need to buy those baubles that I bought. I bought 14, then what I showed you that were 50 pence each. And those brown ones that was on the mirror, they was in the same bag that I got, you know, the same buy. I've got my red deer there, and I got that from Avon. I think that was about £6, and I've had that about maybe 4 or 5 years. I've got one on the opposite side, and then we've got the mistletoe and wine outfit for your bottle of wine or whatever you're having. And then what I've done is I've put a small garland on top of my oak unit this year, and I've put one flower that's on the top of the tree on the top of that, just so it ties in, and then the other flowers on it, and then just put some baubles on, some lights, and that just decorates that up for Christmas. Right, so I'll just flick round, guys, so you can see it. Obviously, you know, as it starts getting darker and I don't have my big light on. But you can just see there how you can make a pencil tree look quite lovely. So that's my little tour, guys, of my living room and my dining room. Now, please let me know if you're going to have a go at making the fir baubles or the bows and the they're not acorns, are they? Pine cones. Because, like I said, if you've got kids, this is an easy project. Just if you're letting them doing sewing, just obviously watch out for sharp needle. But other than that, they are so easy to make. And you can even do them with different type fabrics, just so long as you, the thinner your fabric goes, you obviously need to be more aware when you're filling it that you've not got lumps and bumps, because with fur it will hide a lot of that, won't it? So thanks for watching, guys. Take care for now, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.